Khomotso Phahlane, says that it's too early to call a state of emergency.
Earlier this afternoon, police top brass held a media briefing to give an update on how the police are handling these student protests at institutions across the country.
We thought it is important that we once again update you on the developments in as far as policing the fees must fall is concerned. As a South African Police Service, we continue to monitor the situation across the country in all the institutions, particularly those that are operational. Early today, I personally visited Gauteng campuses and experienced first-hand incidents that were unfolding in and around the University of the Witwatersrand campus. Just before coming in here, I actually saw a bus that has been touched somewhere in Johannesburg. We were then surprised when we read an online media report which stated that rubber bullets and tear gas were once again fired at protesting Wits University students, this time in the streets of Braamfontein. The article went on to state that hundreds of students were seen running for cover in the busy streets, with passers-by also being caught in the standoff. This gives the impression of police brutality, whereas I witnessed the students stoning the police and security personnel to a point where the police had to take action in order to restore stability and protect themselves and others. In the light of this contradiction between what I witnessed and what was reported, we call on all media representatives to report accurately and objectively without resorting to sensationalism, exacerbating a situation which is also volatile. I don't think it is helping us in any way. If you saw what was happening on that campus, the amount of stones that were pelted at the security personnel, with police monitoring the situation from a distance, you would have understood at a point where the police acted that it was necessary to do so. And as we said at all times, such response by the police will be within the confines of the law, and will continue to urge them to proportionally use the force as provided for in the laws of our country. It is extremely concerning to note that criminality, intimidation, and attacks on police members have taken place at some universities, leaving the SABC members deployed with no option but to respond with a degree of force in order to stabilize the situation. We did say so, that when the need arises, the police will respond accordingly. But that response, in responding to such incident, they must exercise restraint and apply the proportional use of force. I wish to emphasize that our members have continued to display maximum restraint in the face of severe provocation. In some instances, they have been running battles between the police and protesting students who have disrupted classes and traffic, pelted police with rocks, flooded premises with water from firehouses, discharged fire extinguishers, overturned a vehicle and set property alight.